Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. With a spot in the Super Bowl on the line, everything is on the line in today's conference championship matchup. It's the Patriots going up against the Ravens. With that, let's get you on up to Baltimore as we welcome in our commentary team.
Larry, we are coming to you from the heart of Baltimore, nestled between Russell Street and I-395. We're at M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game, but this is the one that's the real challenge.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller. This is their fullback. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
2nd and very short here, less than a yard. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Here we go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards on the pickup, and it gives the Pats a first down.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
Gurley again here on first down. Oh, pulls over it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And that's good for New England first down.
It's so important to establish the running game early in a contest because when you do that, that just opens your playbook so big for your offensive coordinator. And to be frank about it, they like calling pass plays better than they like calling running plays. And with the way that they're running it right now, that's going to open things up to do whatever they want through the air as this game goes on.
They'll give to the fullback on the down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll be first down, New England.
Usually the big fella is a blocker, a lead back, but he gets the ball on first down. What a surprise for everyone. And as a former safety, if he breaks into the secondary and you see him coming, you just know that's a whole lot of man you've got to deal with now.
Here we go!
Williams, a man in motion right. On first down, it's Gurley. Eventually, no gain on the play, and it's second down. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets a tone for the offense.
Shift together here from the D-line. This is Coleman on the carry. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. The starters now defensively for Baltimore.
Clinton Dix attracted a lot of attention when he was about to enter the NFL for his ability to play the football in the air. He's actually shown that he can tackle pretty well in the league, too.
Here comes the 7th play in this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Let's go!
They'll look to throw. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play. Situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go!
They look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And there he goes left side. The 40, 30, past the 20. And this is going to be brought back for the Baltimore touchdown. Huge play by the defense. Not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return? Everyone tries to find someone on the block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. That'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here's the Ravens defense as they head out to set up shop. And we're going to get a peek at some of the hits that have helped them get this first half lead.
And you know how the best hits happen? By
here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Looking to throw. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They get 31 yards that time. And it'll give the Patriots a first down.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Todd Gurley, 32 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
Experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I think that was his part.
There goes Jeremy Hill. All the way down to the 9. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 58 yards.
That play simply is Jeremy Hill, a very powerful, compact back.
He's always been that, even back at LSU. That's where he honed that skill, right?
Love to run between the tackles and take the contact as well as dish it out.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. So 2nd and 10 here. Pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Come on, let's go!
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got time in the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And face kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach. But it kept the offense out of the end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. So we played a quarter here in the AFC Championship game. 10-7 our score. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got a second down and 5 here to start things out.
Let's go! Try 38! Try 38!
Again they run with Gurley. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Let's go! Ohio!
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Give them a lot of credit. They ended up running the ball on a key third down situation. They were staring 3 and out in the face and found a way to flip the script and keep the ball moving on offense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline. Oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Ohio! Let's go!
Now back to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Ball breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Here we go! Try 38!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got a man over the middle. It's Williams. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Let's go! Try 38!
On play action, they'll throw. And the defense has it caught. He's got daylight. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come in. Their eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
It's good to make it 17-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. A beautiful face. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in there. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
The last one didn't bother you too much.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long.
Here we go!
They're going to look to throw. This is Coleman with the ground. And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line. And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
Following the penalty, it's good. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's got room. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, but led to a really nice game.
He was looking for Tom Gurley, and that'll bring up second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Come on, let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Back to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's fourth.
Down with the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on fourth down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold. He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On second down, Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. These guys are going to get the football at their own 37-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits. Not easily done.
Well, we saw product of the elements right there. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And nowhere really to go there. They'll take this on just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Come on, let's go!
Looking to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
They come out here in the eye. And they'll send a slot in motion left. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Oh, he knocks him over. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full-time Gurley now, and it hurts.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Here we go.
Slot man moves right. Now, 2nd down, this is Gurley. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. So it'll be first down here after the run.
Let's round. Let's go.
Now a carry here for the fullback. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Let's go.
2nd and goal from the 7. Now Gurley, handoff left. Trucks through it.
Oh, man, right through him.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
He had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd.
Come on, let's go.
3rd and goal, Gurley. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots are back within a score. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. 2nd rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out here and atone for it.
Try to atone for it. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. They set up the screen to Hill. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. This is taken at the 18. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Patriots take over. So the Patriots coming out now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong,
and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Here we go. 538.
Now a play fake here on first down. Coleman has it here right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Corey Coleman as the first half is winding down. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
and while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Now Parkey for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here we go! 538!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's a 7-yard gain there. It's good enough to move the chains. And they're going to speed things up here.
Check. Here we go! 538!
On the final play. Underneath here to Hill. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game, as we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA halftime report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The intensity on the field today has been incredible, and with a shot at the Super Bowl on the line, you understand why. We should be in for a fantastic second half. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Patriots, now they have it at the 45. The hurry throw would be picked off. Ravens take advantage and return it for a touchdown, pushing the lead to 10. Ravens with the ball midway through the second. Here we'll get a fumble on the run. Now following the fumble, Gurley's going to duck out to the left, and he'll take it in for the touch, cutting the deficit to 3. 1st and 10, Coleman's the target here, and this play will go for 6. The lead grows to 4. So that's going to do it for us. We'll send you back now to field level for some more playoff football.
All right, Larry, thank you. A fairly tight game here as we get set to resume play in this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Again, it's Hill. And taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. That's exactly what he tried to do on that play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes in certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Win the rep. This is our rep to win. Win the rep.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taken from just outside the 30. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Out comes the Ravens defense now as they get ready for the next possession. See if they can regroup a little bit. They gave up the touchdown last drive.
And you know, from our meetings with coaches all across the league, one of their pet peeves, when teams get down, a lot of these guys now, they want to treat it like it's a video game or something. Hit reset. Let's start over, coach. The first 2 series, they don't even matter now. Let's play again. That's not how it works. You're down. You gave up a touchdown. You can't do it again. You have to dig in, grit it out, and fight it out. Reset buttons. It's driving everybody crazy. There are no reset buttons when you're playing in this game.
Preach, Chucky, preach. Another carry now for Gurley. And some space here. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. He knows the offensive line's going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson, brings him down.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Here we go. 1, 9. Hey. 1, 9. Let's round.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Caught left side, Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
2nd down following the run.
Here we go.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Pushes over him.
That's just not right.
And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Our eyes and attention are on the fullback. Big-time carry, big yardage. But how about the guys up front, the offensive line? A lot of people think they may have to block it differently for the fullback to get big yardage. They really don't, because he's big, strong, and powerful. A lot of times he makes his own way. They may not have to block as hard.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
They'll go with the keeper. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And now it's 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Let's go! Man 38!
They start the drive on the ground with Hill. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. They run it again with Hill. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because then you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Here we go! Man 38! Man 38!
Third down, he'll drop to throw. Finding time. He's going to get there. Down he goes. Darren Lee coming in to drop it for a loss of 8. And it'll be 4th down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And take it right on the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. Just have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Give him 30 yards there.
We can talk about bend but don't break all we want, but the defense now, we're going to find out just how flexible and pliable they really are. Can they bounce back after that type of a run, that type of momentum against them, and find a way to slow down this offense?
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go. Let's round.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
But that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They come out here in the eye. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. Bulldozes past him. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Here we go. Let's round.
And they'll turn with power down to try to get in. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Here we go.
Needing the touchdowns along with their fullback. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. Tough spot here for the offense to start.
Here we go.
They begin the drive with Hill. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. in his tracks at about the 3. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey, guys.
Come on, let's go! What? None! What? None!
Third down, here's Hill. He's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Here we go! What? None! Ohio! Ohio! Let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38!
On play action, no throw. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Let's go! What?
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a New England first down. Here on first down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. It was a bigger, stronger route, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would look at.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might have a smaller back. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. There's a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, 4th coming. Set up to throw. He finds Coleman. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Hey, watch the slant.
Play clock winding down. They'll give it to him right off the gut. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Lucky 56.
Time running out here on the play clock. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Down to about the 22 here. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Time for a break. Back to wrap up the AFC Championship game after this. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Hurry up. Here we go.
And they'll go on the ground. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So now 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. They'll roll him out right. Looking for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get in the film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. And a look at Jeremy Hill as he heads back out there now. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll drop the throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
A chance for us to look at this Baltimore defense again. And with a deficit here, they gave up the field goal last time, but with this deficit, Charles, how important is a stop on this drive?
Extremely. And you know that they heard it on the sideline. You know they heard it going out onto the field, and they're telling it to each other. No more points given up. We've got a chance to still get into this game.
As a defensive guy, you kind of like that challenge. You don't want to be down, but do you like that challenge?
You don't want to be in that position, and you wish you had taken the challenge a little bit earlier. But now, this is it. It has to happen at this point.
Screen pass, that's complete. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets them 8. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. So they're operating in the red zone.
Here we go now. 3-19.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Hurry up, here we go. All right, now, look up. Leopard.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there that'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The offense is in total control right now. And while they don't want to be in anything close to a hurry-up, they want to make sure they do things with discipline now. Get to the line of scrimmage, line up correctly, take time off the clock, snap the ball late in the play clock, and run the game out.
Another try for the fullback, Coleman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
Time right. All right, here we go. Blue line. Here we go. Here we go. 39. Green.
Back to throw here. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver from 4 yards out. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Now Parkey for the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
What we got?
Come on, let's go. What? 90.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now in desperation, into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great lead, and it's picked off. And that will write a finish to this ball game. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.